So I did my 192 hours, and now I have 21 days off. So the bed no breakfast is close to its 55,000 mile service check. Plus I had a leak from the radiator down here from the tank from the last time I flushed it out. So it's time to do the flush again, and now I'm going to resolder that. Well, after I flush it, of course, I'm going to pressurize it now to see if I created more leaks. But it's definitely plugged from all the bugs. I don't know if you probably can't see it, maybe. But, yeah, all the bugs and everything. That radiator is pretty well plugged up. So I'm going to blow that out, too. And then I noticed that I'm missing, I'm missing a screw on that. I don't know where that could have went. But... so, hopefully I'll get this done in one day, and then I have to service the air conditioning because I have a small leak. It takes about 6 months, and it needs to be serviced again. But as the plan goes, nature is poking me left and right, but I'm moving along, right? I got the Terex running nicely. After that radiator flush, I ran it for 2 hours, moved some dirt down in the riverbed area so I can drive through without losing a tire, because at $200 a tire, that kind of gets spendy after a while. So I'm still fighting this stupid sinus problem. I don't know what kind of fungus I sucked up, but boy, I'm blowing snot like it's free. Wonder if I can sell it. So, gonna sit back, gonna let that water circulate and clean out the core, because the core did show a little buildup of some calcium on some of the what's the word I'm looking for, on some of the cores that I can see through the radiator cap and through the hose connection holes. So hopefully I'll let that run for about 2 hours, drain it all out, blow out all the fins, and call it a merry day, right? So I ran the flush overnight, got about maybe 12 hours on the flush. The bottom looks pretty good, but the top of the tank has still got some fuzz on it. So I'm going to solder the leak that I have here, and then I'm going to put it back in, and I'm going to buy some more flush, and I'm going to drive it around and heat it up and see if that gets the top of the scale out of the tank. And then we'll drain it down. Hopefully it won't leak. Resurface it with 50/50 heavy duty diesel antifreeze, and be ready to diesel down the road. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to wire brush this place, or this area here that I believe where the leak is from. And I don't know if you can see that, but you can see how the tank is laying flush inside the radiator, and then how it raises up here, right? So I'm hoping I don't overheat it and create more leaks than I already have, because that would really piss me off. I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll just take the tank off completely, but it's got the straps on it for the mount, and they go to the bottom, and I'm not interested in taking that strap off and resoldering that strap unless I truly have to, because that's an extreme amount of work for me. So like I say, I'm just going to wire wheel this out, hit it with the torch, gently hit it with the torch, and then throw some flux on there and some fresh solder, and see if that holds up. In the meantime, chill out. All right, so I pretty much fluxed it up and kept dabbing in the solder until it looked nice. Of course, I got a couple pock marks right here. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. I'm going to think I'm going to throw some flux on that and lightly touch it with the flame and see if it rolls out. And this here, I'm not too happy with that. I would be more excited if it rolled out smoothly. To me, that looks like there's some dirt under there and that it's cold, that it was a cold solder. And I really don't want to take this back apart. I don't want to put it back in and take it out and go through that again. So I'm going to throw some flux on that. I'm going to clean it out a little more. I think I'm going to get my wire wheel on my drill bit, on my drill, and hit that with the wire wheel, because I'm assured that there's this paint is stuck in that crack and I can't get it out, and then when I heat it up, the paint bubbles up and gets under there. So hoping that. I have my torches set at, let's see, what's that, 4 pounds on the oxygen and 2 pounds on the acetylene, and I'm using a 0 tip, right, and I'm using a very light flame. Let's see if I can light up a flame here for you to show you the kind of flame I'm using. Damn it. And that's it. It's a very light flame. Yeah, it looks a little better. And I'm not getting right up on it. I'm just letting it touch, letting the flame wick across the solder, because you don't want to overheat it, because then you'll wind up causing the tubes that run up in there to possibly loosen, or loosen some other solder joints that are in there, and you really don't want to do that, because now you got more of a headache. Anyway, so let me see if I can place that camera where. How's that? Will that work? No, that won't work. How's that? Will that work? How's that? Will that work? Yeah, how's that? Yeah, that's spectacular. Let's see if I can flux that up. Now let's flux that up, put a little flux on the solder, and let's see if I can. Yeah, it's not cooperating. It's not cooperating. Let's just see if I... So I've been in there too long, and the wood's catching fire, right? And that's not making me happy one bit. But that might be as good as it's going to get. I don't want to get too far past where I wanted to make the repair, because I'm afraid I might create it seems to always want to roll back there. I don't know why. Shoot. Yeah, making it worse than it is. Let's hit those two spots there that I wanted to hit. Okay. I think that's as good as it's going to get, and I think if I keep pushing on it, I'm just going to create further problems down the line here. So let's call that good. As I was concerned about this here, right, leaking, of course I'm getting air bubbles from here. So I'm gonna have to clean that out and put a little solder on that. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna burn my GoPro. I'm not gonna put it there. Let's see. How about put it there? I can't put it there. All right. Well. Let's see if I put it in the helmet. As I feared, I'm walking down the leak right underneath that fitting. That's soapy water, right? That's good there, right? But you can see, I don't know, can you see that bubbling? So now I'm gonna have to walk that over, right? So it's bubbling right at the end. Right at the end. Everything else, no. No, it's bubbling right there too on the end. Damn it. This is going to be an issue, right? Oh. So I'm going to have to clean that out extremely well now and get back on it. Damn it. Success at last. Okay. Not a bubble. 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 All the way along there, and not a bubble. Filled with soap. Since that was the only leak that I had, I am completely satisfied that the radiator is now going to be watertight. So, of course, while I was hitting the seam with my wire wheel, I slipped and I hit that. Fortunately, there's no crack or hole. I got lucky. So I'll take it any day of the week. So now I guess I'm going to take it outside and spray it down with the garden hose, because I blew out all the dirt I can blow out with the air, and so now I'm going to blow it out with the garden hose, let it dry, and then drop it back in place. Yippee-ki-yay. There might be success in the day. All right. I gotta get something to eat. I'm kind of hungry. Later. All right. So I bought this Ryobi portable little pressure washer to do the radiator on the Terex, but I didn't use it. And then I realized, hey, wait a minute. Let me try it. Let me try it on this radiator. And so far, I'm a little impressed. Look at the wall. So it blew all that dirt out of there. Let's get this radiator back in. I'm getting tired. Okay, as nature would have it, I found another leak. I thought that it was leaking from the clamp because the clamp on there was bad, but unfortunately it's not. It's leaking from that seam. Oh, I don't know, you can see if that's wet or not, but anyways, fortunately it's on the top, so all I have to do is take the hose off and the shroud, get in there with the wire brush, get that paint out. I don't even think that's paint. I think that's some kind of like EPD coating or something like that, because it's pretty thick. Anyway, take that off, put a little flux on there. Here with the torch, drop some solder. Okay, in the infamous words, easy peasy. I'm just going to run a bead on that, solder it in. That's going to look pretty, right? I don't think so. I think something catastrophic happened. I mean, that looks really nice. And it's no longer leaking from there, but it's leaking from underneath now. It's leaking from underneath here. And that's not good. Now I got to pull it out again, right? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh well, I'm getting better at it now, right? The more I do it, the more you get better at it, the faster it is, and the faster it'll get done. Oh well. Hopefully the rain will hold off, at least until tomorrow. I mean, it was nice all day, but I guess they're looking at 3 days worth of rain today, starting today. And I don't like it, but gotta live with it. All right, I'll let you know what happens after I pull it out. I'll show you what's going on. Well, I'm waiting for the compressor to stop, but apparently it's not going to stop. It's going to run forever, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, so I got it out. Well, on the way out, of course, I damaged that, and now it's at a round, right? That's the best I could do to get it round again, right? The more you keep taking stuff apart, the more opportunity for it to break. So here's the catastrophe. That bottom line right there, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see what kind of lighting I can get, but you can see, yeah, there it is. It cracked. Now that's going to be interesting. I'm definitely not stop drilling either end of the crack. I'm just going to float some solder on there and pray for the best. Easy peasy, right? All right, let's pressure test it. Oh yeah, right there at 13 pounds, and it hasn't moved so far. So let's see. It's been about 5 minutes, and it hasn't moved. Let's put a little soap on that, and I have a feeling that that's going to be good. I don't think this is going to... because it's pretty much holding pressure here. Yeah. I think I got it. Third time around, and that needle's not moving, which is good. Yeah, see, that's it. Better. Is that better? That's better. That's not better. You better, you better, you bet. Can't see. I got no light. Alright, so I'm going to say that that's pretty tight. Alright, day 3 on the radiator repair. I think I finally got it. So here is that repair, and that's dry as humble pie, and I don't see anything leaking on the floor, so I'm thinking success at last. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Oh yeah, that looks dry to the eye. Need a little Visine to get the red out. That's magnificent. All right. Persistence, patience, and not having a hissy fit will get you through the day.